Home is Greater Manchester's International Contemporary Arts Centre. We've worked with thousands of artists, we've nearly 1,700 theatre performances, 26,000 cinema screenings, 50 exhibitions. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. And that's resulted in almost 3 million visits since we opened. So we're a venue that works across art form, but also across continents. We're engaged in a narrative with the rest of the world. So to be more representative, we need to reflect the society that we live and work in. And that is going to require different vantage points within the team and a change and development in the modus operandi of the organisation into a new way of working in dialogue with our audiences and community. This is about ensuring that people in our city really do feel that this is home. The building's owned by the people of Manchester, we're just custodians of it. So people will see a change in the sort of stories that we're telling. And they may well be involved in choosing some of those things, choosing some of the artworks. Nurturing, supporting the development of creative talent is really central to what we do, but we are part of an ecology in Manchester of artists and arts organisations who are making and developing and presenting all the time. We want to become a city that increasingly artists want to come and locate and work here. We want to be a city that increasingly grows our own artists, because there are real jobs for artists and technicians and other creatives involved in this sector for people in our city. So we want to make sure that we play our part in making that happen. We get a lot of feedback from our audiences. This is Manchester. I mean, they're not backwards and coming forwards with and tell you what they think. We found that when we bring the programme together, we get a really positive response to it. Viva is a really good example, which is a festival of Spanish and Latin American theatre, film and visual art. The opening night of Viva this year, the building was absolutely packed. And when those moments of festival happen, is when the building's most alive. Now the thing is, you can't do festival every day of the week. There are also other ways of doing thematic programming, so it could be strands. So there's a really strong strand in our work around human rights. We may do a subject focus. We present a festival around artists who have lived experience of being refugees. We'll be looking at what happens around Christmas and whether we can bring all of the elements of our programme into one focus for people who want a different take on Christmas. Those are some examples of the sort of things that we're doing in bringing those things together. But ultimately, running through all of it, are those things about talent development and being relevant to our city.